The Fast and the Furious 2 is like that gal that you have a friends with benefits thing with, yeah? It's fast, easy, and you don't have to listen to her bullshit all day just to get the punani. You get in there, you do your thing, and you dip out before she starts chatting shit about your small willy. A lot of people like to talk shit about this movie, saying it's rubbish, it's trash, it's got no structure, meaning, good new characters, interesting plot, good racing, direction, and so on. And to those people, I like to say, oi, fuck off, dickhead. Their opinions on this movie are as almost as big of a shite as my sister. The Fast and the Furious 2, also known as Too Fast, Too Furious, is the Chad movie of the franchise. Reasons why? They kicked my man's Vin and brought in a literal Muppet. And still made a better movie. Now, you still got my main man's Paulie D, bringing in the gal demographic, but also Tyrese, bringing in the cultural demographic, making Fast and the Furious a multi-layer, multi-ethnic franchise, right up there next to The Godfather and The Expendables. And also a thumbs up from Big Man Obama. Now, we also got Eva Mendes, who is a mid in the Fast and the Furious gals, right? She's like right there next to Wonder Woman, and Ludacris because they didn't have enough in the budget for Snoop Dogg. Now, the movie starts out with a race. What a twist, right? Where we see some random dickheads chilling. We got Tryhard, the guy from Prison Break, and the literal Flatboard. And also probably the most racist character here.
Me so horny, you long time. Me so horny, me sucky.
They chatting shit, and one of the dickheads realized they need a fourth racer because legal street racers can't have only 3, right? You gotta follow the rules, bro. Ludacris is like, oi, I got you a fourth racer. They like, you what, mate? Ludacris is like, bitch, get out the way, bruv. He calls Paul Walker, who's just chilling, right? And Ludacris is like, oi, bruv, you wanna race? And Paul's like, yeah, bruv, man needs the money, blood. Ludacris tells Paul to get his white ass over here. Paul jumps in his GTR and rolls up like a straight G, bruv. He flashing the thing in the gal's punanis or whatever. All the people's like, yeah. Paul walks out with his little pimp stride. Man's walking like a straight African American brother, let's say, right? Okay. Paul's got his little stride. Man's is like 50% more black in this movie also. I don't really know why. All the dickheads are ready to race. Suki's doing her little female empowerment thing. Tryhard or Flapjack is getting his ear beaten out by his gal. He wants the energy drink, sponsor me, bruv. Everybody's getting revved up to do the race, yeah? They're all at the starting line, they're revving their engines, they're changing gears like 50 times, and Paul ends up winning by doing some crazy shit, bruv, and using straight up hacks, yeah? Hans jumps over Tryhard, wins the race, Mexican guy dies, and Suki gets sexually harassed, yeah? All is well and done, when all of a sudden, the coppers arrive, bruv. Another day, another copper escape, Paul yells. The coppers pull some Batman shit and ruin Paul's GTR. Next, he's back at the police station, and we find out Paul escaped the police after the first movie. And some, other shit happens or whatever. Paul pulls a fast one on this dickhead, and he's like, what you dickheads want with me, yeah? The coppers want Paul to infiltrate a Miami drug lord. They need him to go undercover or some shit, and Paul is like, I'll do it, but I need my mate Tyrese, yeah? For some reason, I guess. Next scene, Tyrese. They go pick up Tyrese at some low down like trailer trash place. Tyrese, some kind of like derby driver, whatever. Paul is like, oi bruv. Tyrese like, oi bruv, oi bruv, oi bruv, yeah? Paul's like, yeah bruv, you want some bruv? Go on bruv, yeah bruv, come on. They start fighting and shit. Paul almost chokes Tyrese out or whatever. And now Tyrese is like in Miami with Paul. Because a derby racer who's also did some time in jail has the undercover skills to infiltrate a drug lord's operation. Right. And now they're in Miami, bruv. Cars, driving. Paul does his stare and drive thing.
Doing, Brian. Did the stare and drive on you, didn't he?
They pull up to the drug lord's place. Fabio pulls a fast one on Tyrese.
Hey, where'd you get them cars at bottom of a cereal box?
It's your pickle chin now, boy.
Oh, his Smash Mouth is there, and we finally get to see the big man whose name I can't really remember, so we'll call him Richard. So Richard gives the boys a test job to go recover some shit he left at this Lamborghini, yeah? The boys run off, right, and start racing.
Come on, cuz.
Agent Markham, I've got him heading south on I-95.
Yeah, I got it. I'm running. What a surprise.
All right, let's see what this thing can do.
I must not chase the cat.
Smart ass. Oh yeah, you think you're the bomb room?
Rip Smash Mouth.
Somebody once told me.
Paul Walker goes 80 miles per hour backwards.
Shit.
Yeah, bro, man, he like them apples.
Crazy ass white boy.
Half of the people die in this race. This movie is a lot darker than I remember it being. People get crushed and shit. Paul and Tyrese end up pulling up to the car depot first, and they find the Lambo. Tyrese takes his blouse off and smashes the car.
Cha-ching. Now put your blouse back on. Hater.
They find what they were looking for, but the coppers arrive. And more shit happens, and there's like, they deliver the package or whatever. And have successfully infiltrated the drug lord's thing. Now we go to Ludacris's garage that is also conveniently in Miami. Also, they're followed by these two crazy cholos.
Alien infidel. ¿Qué pasa, Jota?
They go to see their copper mates. Now, I don't know why they just didn't tell them their cars were bugged or the police would be following them. It kind of feels counterproductive since they be like, oh, like, yo, infiltrate this shit, but then they're like also not trusting him or whatever, and kind of also messing up their undercover thing, because like, why would the police be there? Just the two random guys. But whatever. Tyrese pulls a child move on this guy,
That's mine. So?
and Paul Walker gets the N-word pass.
I said forget about it, cuz.
Let's go back to Ludacris's crib, where Johnny on the spot informs them that their cars are bugged by the police. No shit, dickhead. Now, the boys make a new plan, where they need 2 new cars. So they hit up Fabio and Fonzie. Or Fanzi. Fanzi.
Cause I'm the Fonz, huh? Hey.
Hey. Fabio's like, what you want, mate? Next scene, some shit happens. I mean, you know, plot or whatever. This guy gets tortured and shit. And Paul and Tyrese go home. Paul wakes up to a drenched Eva Mendes, and she warns them that they're going to be killed after the job. No shit. You're telling me that the 2 guys that stole Richard's cigarette cutter, light his henchman's car on fire, gave his girl the fuck eyes, have been dicks all around to him, are going to get clipped after this job? What a twist. Fanny. They get into a scuffle with the cholos. They get into a scuffle with the cholos. There's a heartwarming scene with Tyrese and Paulie.
Doctor tell me I got a high metabolism.
And the mission begins. Paul and Tyrese are driving with the cholos to get the money for the boys while the police are chasing them. They get the money, and Paulie and Tyrese pull another quick one on these upper dickheads by switching their cars with the 2s that they borrowed from Fabio and Fonzie. Now, they also get like a bunch of other races, like help them escape by them all like jumping out of the same garage. But like, why though? I mean, like, couldn't they have just parked the cars in like a dark garage or whatever? Then they got, you know, they get to the garage, they leave, and then they get into the other cars and drive away, with like Suki and Luda driving the first 2 cars that they left, that way completely confusing the police. Like, why and how would they get all these people here to drive their fancy cars? Like, wouldn't all these people get arrested for aiding and abetting? I mean, or at least get a search warrant on them. And like, also, why didn't they inform their couple mates again about their plan? And like, why also... Look, it doesn't matter. It's Fast and the Furious, right? Logic isn't a part of this thing, yeah? So anyways, they escape. This guy gets ejected. Boys jump on Richard's boat and they save the day. And also Tyrese breaks his hand.
I think I broke my arm, man.
Richard is arrested and the boys are free. Their all past records completely wiped. So the first thing they do is rob the police again, earning them the title of proper British lads. All in all, Fast 2 is a great movie, yeah? It gets way too much shit and should not get as much shit as it gets, I guess. Please subscribe. Man needs money so he can pay my baby mama's alimony, yeah?
I said forget about it, cuz.